Not every relationship in your life is meant to last forever, and that truth is hard to accept. Because when something begins, it rarely feels temporary. It feels meaningful, important, sometimes even permanent. You meet someone, and it feels like they're going to stay. You build memories, you share time, you invest emotions, and slowly they become part of your life. But life doesn't always work that way. Some people don't come to stay forever. They come for a reason, to teach you something you didn't know, to walk with you through a specific phase, to help you grow in ways you didn't expect, or sometimes for you to teach them something too. And once that purpose is fulfilled, things begin to change. The connection feels different, the energy shifts, the closeness fades. And that's where most people struggle, because we're taught how to start relationships, but almost no one teaches us how to end them. We know how to enter someone's life with excitement, with smiles, with effort, with attention. But when it's time to leave, that's when things get complicated, because leaving is emotional. It brings pain, it brings confusion, sometimes even anger. And in those moments, it's easy to react, to argue, to blame, to say things you don't really mean, to try to win a final battle even when the relationship itself is already over. But here's something important to understand. Leaving with elegance doesn't mean it didn't hurt. It doesn't mean you didn't feel broken inside. It doesn't mean everything was okay. It simply means you chose something stronger than your emotions. You chose respect. You chose peace. You chose not to destroy what once mattered. Because not every ending has to become a war. Not every goodbye has to turn into bitterness. It's possible to walk away without carrying hatred with you. And that choice says a lot about who you are. Anyone can arrive with a smile. Anyone can be kind when things are good. Anyone can show their best side at the beginning. But very few people know how to leave with respect. Because leaving tests you. It reveals your character. It shows how you handle pain, how you handle disappointment, how you handle the reality that something you once valued is no longer the same. This is where true maturity shows, not in how you start, but in how you finish. Because when a relationship ends, that's when masks fall. That's when real behavior appears. That's when you see someone's emotional intelligence, their class, their self-control. Some people leave loudly. They argue, they accuse, they try to hurt before they are hurt. They turn memories into weapons. They forget everything good and focus only on the ending. But others, they leave quietly. Not because they don't feel anything, but because they understand something deeper. Not every situation needs noise. Not every ending needs explanation. Sometimes silence is strength. Sometimes walking away without a fight is the most powerful thing you can do. Leaving in silence doesn't mean weakness. It means you value your peace more than your pride. And that's a rare kind of strength. Because pride wants to prove a point. Pride wants to be right. Pride wants the last word. But peace doesn't need to win. It just needs to be protected. And when you choose to leave with respect instead of pride, you protect something much more valuable than the relationship itself. You protect your character. You protect your dignity. You protect the kind of person you are becoming. Now think about this. Wishing someone well when they are no longer in your life, that's not easy, especially if they hurt you, especially if things didn't end the way you hoped. But that's where real emotional strength lives, because holding on to resentment keeps you connected to the pain. Letting go with goodwill sets you free. It doesn't mean you accept what happened. It doesn't mean you forget. It simply means you refuse to carry negativity forward. And that is powerful. Because the way you leave a situation stays with you, long after the person is gone, long after the relationship ends. It becomes part of your identity, part of your story. So ask yourself this: when you leave something, what do you take with you? Bitterness or peace? Because in the end, The way you leave says more about you than the way you arrived. Anyone can make a good first impression, but not everyone can make a good last impression. And that last impression, that final chapter, that quiet goodbye, it matters more than you think, because it defines how the story is remembered. So remember this: don't ruin with a bad exit what was once beautiful at the beginning. Don't let anger erase the value of what you experienced. Don't let pride destroy what respect could preserve. And if you ever find yourself in a place where you have to walk away, do it with intention, do it with awareness, do it with dignity. Walk away without needing to prove anything, without needing to hurt anyone, without needing to explain everything. Just leave as someone who knows their worth, as someone who respects their own peace, as someone who understands that not all endings are failures. Some endings are simply transitions. And if you can master that, if you can learn to leave with calm, with respect, and with clarity, then you've learned something most people never do: how to close a chapter without losing yourself in the process.